afternoon, Chico Army, and welcome to another episode of Crypto and a Cold One, featuring only myself today and a special guest, Cold One. So I'm going to open up this Cold One and try her out. Man, oh man, is it good to drink a beer with you guys again. So, in today's episode, we're going to dive into the world of Zeepin, a major ICO happening on the Neo network. So to start out, let's get into the basic overview of what Zeepin is. Zeepin describes itself as a distributed creative economy. They are committed to promoting a highly efficient circulation of innovation assets. Within the Zeepin community, any organization or individual will have reliable digital identity and in turn innovation resources into digital assets that are projected and can be shared on the blockchain. This will reduce risks in investment trade and improve creation efficiency. So what problems are the Zeepin project and blockchain aiming to solve? As we know with Chico Crypto, we got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Number one, right confirmation and protection is very difficult in the creative market, which reduces designers' passion for innovation. The Zeepin solution is Copyright Pro. In the Zeepin chain, each creator who has had their rights validated will receive a kind of digital asset called a Copyright Pro, which will get support from the Zeepin chain throughout its whole life cycle, including 1. Copyright selling, 2. Copyright transfer, and 3. Co-creator copyright distribution. Each right confirmation will be a recorded transaction on the blockchain, which publicizes creator information, copyright information, and creative theme hash. The second problem is the supervision and distribution mechanism for copyright assets. It's not complete and users lack a trust mechanism. Zeepin's solution is smart contract-based authorization and traceability. So the Zeepin chain, once creators successfully validate their rights and obtain the Copyright Pros, they can use that to further issue authorization pros, grant authorization pros to relevant stakeholders, and implement a preset profit sharing plan. The third problem is centralized transaction venues is unable to adapt to the lightweight innovation development trend. The Zeepin chain solution is decentralized interconnection and transaction platform. Included in the Zeepin chain is an environment to help solve this. Included in the Zeepin chain is an environment to help solve this, including Z-Create and Z-Rights. These ensure trust among multiple parties on copyright creativity, so in this way the transaction cost will decrease to adapt to the lightweight transaction trend. Now let's dive into the components of the Zeepin community. As you know, a pillar to a successful crypto project is a growing, loyal following. The first component of the Zeepin infrastructure is the intranet of Zeepin will be based on the underlying technology of the DNA project. In light of differing needs, Zeepin also provides innovative, multi-layered, and classified ledger methods. These will offer standardized procedures and services, reference data sharing, standardized processing capacity, and timely data display. In the future, all persons will be able to release applications and digital assets or provide the derivative products and services of all digital assets on the Zeepin chain. So the next component is Z-Crew, a key public facility in the community that enables any organization or individual to form decentralized and autonomous project teams. Basically, it's an efficient and cost-benefiting way to set up a company. With smart contracts and Z-Crew teams, you will no longer need to consider issues such as company registration, legal affairs, accounting, and profit distribution. So a critical and important part of the community will be the Zeepin token, abbreviated ZPT. All real-life applications and assets developed by the team will be launched on the Zeepin chain. With ZPT, it will be used as the tokens for application and support and will serve as compensation and business applications arising from the Zeepin project, thus allowing ZPTs to fully circulate. So let's begin to take a look at the community rewards. Zeepin will introduce credit scores to reward the participants for their great contents and behaviors. These will be determined through smart contract procedures, The scores will include number 1, frequency of participation in the community. Number 2, quantity of works or copyrights that have a certain like record. And number 3, transaction volume on Z-Rights, which I'll get into a little bit later. Promotion and selling and crowdfunding products through promotion channels will also be considered in that credit score. Now folks, this is where things get interesting with the projects. Zeepin dApps. Just like the Apple or Google Play Store, Zeepin dApps provide various API interfaces for community developers. In the future, anyone can release Zeepin-based applications via Zeepin dApps to serve the community. Now let's dive into the dApps being developed by Zeepin. Here's a picture of them all and how it will work through a multi-layered approach. First chain, then utility, and then finally dApps. First is Z-Rights. Z-Rights is a decentralized copyright protections and transaction site. Creative copyright is a very important role in this creative ecosystem, and proving whether a design provided by a creator violates copyrights will be of the utmost importance for investors. With Z-Rights, investors can gain insights into the credibility and progress of crowdfunding projects, thus minimizing the risk, which investors love, like myself. The second dApp is Z-Proof. It is a zero-knowledge proof forged on the blockchain that will not disclose copyright contents or the proof of the copyright existence. This will tremendously help curb the risk of intellectual property violation. Third is Zsure Asset Insurance. This is a blockchain-based IP insurance platform. This will provide creative thinkers and practitioners with one-stop insurance service for various digital intellectual property and legal consultations. With Zeepin projects, insurance or other financial products are integrated into the entire chain. Fourth is Z-Create. This is a decentralized design interconnected platform on the Zeepin chain. Z-Create connects the Zeepin tokens through the embedded smart contract, thus quickly bridging creative contents and people in the need of creative ideas. So Z-Create will work with arting365.com to enable over 1.2 million designers worldwide to provide service for people demanding creativity. Z-Create will also have a matchmaking mechanism making peer-to-peer transactions possible. It's a great thing. Fifth is Z-Talent. So any participating user of the community will have an independent identity and second authentication on the real name through KYC and an external identity to ensure the completeness of the community information system. This will provide low-cost talent recruitment services and an international communication method. Six is Z-Fund, which is a crowdfunding platform. This is more open and effective than current crowdfunding platforms. Autonomous teams can quickly launch project crowdfunding on Z-Fund, and project parties can obtain investment support in the form of ZPTs and bring the returns back to the stakeholders. So why a blockchain for all of this? Well, number one, for decentralized security assurance and credible traceability. In a traditional centralized network, the launch of effective attacks on central nodes will damage the entire system, whereas in a decentralized blockchain network, attacks on a single node won't alter the entire ecosystem. Secondly, and this is assumed, for assets digitation and right confirmation. Third is for decentralized transaction platform, which will lead to a global value transfer and the realization of the intelligent economy. So now let's take a look at the initial Zeepin roadmap. So the Zeepin chain is under development with an estimated release on March of 2018. In April of 2018, the Z wallet will be completed. In May of 2018, Z rights will be completed. In August of 2018, the core function of Z-Create will be completed. In October of 2018, Zensure will finally be completed. The beginning of 2019, we will see the completion of Z-Crew, and in mid-2019, Z-Fund will be officially completed. By the end of 2019, both Z-Talent and Z-Proof will be done. So now let's take a look at the ZPT sale plan. The total amount of Zeepin tokens will be 1 billion. The sale will last only for 12 days from January 18th, 2018 to January 29th, 2018. and it will be based on the NEO blockchain and NEO smart contracts. It's hard capped at 27 million USD, and the number of ZPTs released to the public through ICO is about 500 million, or half the supply. So here are the details of the token sale. Good bonuses for early participation, so get registered as soon as possible. The rest of the 50% of the tokens will be allocated as follows. 20% for the community development, 20% held by the team and angel investors with a lock-up period of 2 years, and 10% will be used as a research and development fund. So as everyone knows, the team is highly important to the success of any crypto project, and in my opinion, the team is fucking amazing. Zhu Fei is the founder and CEO. He's the former CEO of Arding365 with 15 years experience in the creative industry. Xinbi Zhu is the co-founder and chief strategy officer. He was a former chief strategist at Arding365 and is devoted to the application research and the main design of the Z Rights business procedure. Jason Zhu is the senior developer and has 10 years of tech development and operations experience. He is very familiar with the deployment and optimization of distributed applications. Also, he has experience in the development of blockchain-based upper apps and bottom application interfaces. So there are a lot more team members and will provide very useful knowledge and support. You can check them all out right about now. Oh, and by the way, they have the best in the crypto biz advising their project. On-chain as the underlying technology partner and NEO as the ecology partner. Fucking sweet. Well, viewers, as you know, NEO is my bae, so any good project coming out on the NEO platform is my baby. I understand what Zeepin is trying to revolutionize, and I hope after watching this video, you do too. Well, have a great day, and like always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, viewers.